Hello friends and welcome back. I am Nicole with Caleb's Mom Shop, and today we are going to do a winter tutorial using this guy. I've already added the attachment, how I'm going to attach it to my swag base. So that's what these guys are for. Don't worry, you'll not see it in the design. If you have not already done so, hit that subscribe button. As I'm going along, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. You can check the description of this video. I will have all links or SKUs to all the supplies and materials I use. Without further ado, we will be designing a winter swag using, again, this guy. With all of my plush attachments, I always just somehow manage to poke a hole through either the hat, the piece of, fabric. Try not to puncture the actual plush because beads or, the cotton might come out. But that's how I am going to attach him. So let's get you guys nice and close. All right, so I'm going to put him right like this, all right? And I'm going to attach it to the spine of the wreath. And then I'll glue him a little bit, but I don't, I can't just glue him. This is a pretty good size. And then I'm just gonna grab it. There we go. Then we're going to do the same. You can put 3 if you want. I think 2 is perfect. Just make sure his butt is all up in there. And then the same thing. Just hold it. Like I said, I'm going to get the glue gun. I want him kind of pushed in there. Of course, I need some more glue sticks. I am really gonna hold him for a second and he should be good to go. All right, and now we're gonna head on over and do the bow. I'm gonna use 2 1.5 ribbons, very simple. I believe both of these were purchased at Craft Outlet, so you can and if not, I will again provide the SKUs. So let's get the bow. All right, so for the bow, I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do 4 5-inch loops because I'm only using 2 ribbons. You do. And then with the second one, I'm going to do 2 4-inch loops. And this is a very simple bow, but I think with the two, you know, the gray stripes and then that snowflake, I think it's just perfect for this design. You don't have to go crazy with the bows or the ribbon. All right. So we have, and we might add more tails. But there we go. Nice simple bow. Let's put it on our wreath. All right, so for this bow, I'm gonna put it a little right up here on the right. So let's do that. And then we will waterfall the ribbons a little bit. Because this is such a large attachment, I didn't want like too big of a bow. And I also didn't want to put him on like a large like circle wreath. Don't be afraid to move it around. Be a little rough with it. It's not going anywhere. And we'll tuck a little through here. I want that snowflake over. Have a nice little tail. And I'm going to do some loops. I'm going to take some ribbon and just, let's see where I can put these. I think at the bottom right, or I'm sorry, bottom left. I didn't want to do another bow because this way we got some loops. I'm going to do some more tails because I do want some ribbon throughout this. So we'll do about a 20-inch tail or 20-inch ribbon. And then we'll just fold it. And then you see. And this way it gives, you know, some ribbons throughout, but it's not too crazy. Okay. And there we go. All right, now we're going to do the greenery. All right. So I've decided to use three, right now three, I might pull another one, types of greenery. I'm going to use this flocked cypress, and then I have like a frosted eucalyptus, and then this, I guess pine, or spruce, I don't know, with pine cones. I thought that would look pretty together. And then you might add some of this holly just because of this, it's not the same color green, but you get the idea. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. First with the cypress. And I'm just going to, if you're new here, I like to do the outside of the wreath, and then I'll work my way in. So that is what we're going to start with. And because this is a winter wreath, it's going to be a lot of winter greenery. That is the idea here. And this is good because it covers a lot, this cypress. And again, I will tag or link, I will tag all of this greenery that I am using for you all, so you can see where you can purchase it. And I'll also try to add some like Amazon finds, because I feel like I've found a lot of great Amazon deals lately. So I will look into that, I'll try to do both. All right, now we'll go in with the eucalyptus. And I'm just gonna go in directly, like right after that cypress I put in next to it. So that's how it's looking so far. It's very frosty, very snowy, very wintry. And this is a really long piece, so I want to put this at the bottom. So. And I will let you know, I do trim my bases just because I don't like those needles showing. So usually after I add all my ribbons or my tails, these are just way too long. So I want them out of there. See, just throw that away. Some people save the scraps. I don't really have any need for them, so they go in the garbage. And also, if you guys have any ideas of what you would like to see on the next tutorial, please give me some ideas. I love hearing from you all. You know, if you have something you've been wanting, I would love to do that for you. All right. Now we are going to go in. You know what? I have some of this. I'm going to use this. And when it comes like this, I'll just cut it down because I don't need all that. So. I just need a fuller greenery and something that's not that shade of green. So that's why I want to use this. There we go. All right. And again, you don't have to use all of this greenery. If you don't want to. It's definitely a preference on how much or how little you want. Yeah, definitely a winter wonderland is going on in this wreath. And you just layer them. You alternate with the different greenery you're using. And you just space them out. And if you only wanted to use one or two, you know, just space them out, you know, stack them back and forth. So whatever floats your boat, whatever you like and works for you, when I first started, I didn't even know what I liked because I didn't know what I was doing. So it took some practice, some time, and a whole lot of messing up. Or not messing up, just changing my mind. Perfect. And don't worry, glue's gonna get everywhere. So now that I have the outside of the wreath, you can tell, and the great thing is this is a very large centerpiece or arrangement. So I'm not gonna have to do much to the inside, which is great. It takes up a lot of area space. So I'm gonna go and fill what I have left. I'm gonna start with the eucalyptus in the inner part of the wreath. So let's start there. And what I'm doing is I'm basically just putting the greenery where, like, there's none of this eucalyptus right here. So right here. You don't want to forget about underneath him. I'm going for, like, I just want him to sit like in a bunch of wintry greenery. So that's the goal I'm trying to accomplish here. And definitely do not forget underneath him. And you can use, again, any like attachment. This is like just a recipe, and then you can alter it to your needs. So all right, now I'm gonna go in, but I'm not gonna put this. I'm gonna cut them down so there's just one leaf per, because that's just gonna be too large. If I put it in there, it's just gonna, I don't think it's gonna look very well, or it's gonna be off balance in my opinion. So, and the same thing. There's a little arm. And again, the glue is going to be everywhere. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about the glue. What are you guys thinking so far? Right? Isn't he cute? All right. Now we will go in with our last, I'm probably going to need more of this. I know I'm going to. Let me see what I got with this. And never, don't forget behind the bow. I always say that. Don't forget behind the bow. Okay, so I need some eucalyptus right there. I see that hole right there. So as you're working, if you notice that there's like missing something, go ahead and fill it. There we go. Okay, let's see what else we got. And also underneath this waterfall, you don't want to forget that. Because again, if the ribbons move or switch or whatever, you don't want the wind blowing your beautiful creation and it's like a big bald spot, if that makes sense. All right, so this is what we have so far. Oh, we need some more eucalyptus. And I'm out. I need another bushel. So this is how it comes. And you're just gonna cut a few. And then I'll trim it. And always like walk around and inspect your work to make sure, again, you're not missing anything. Okay, and this is where we're gonna add. I think we're gonna add this. This is gonna break it up a bit. Just a few berries, and some of that ivy. Let me make sure I have more than one, because if not, All right, so I have a few of these, and I'm just gonna add them throughout. Let's see what we can do. Just subtle, not too many. See? I usually like to do top and then I'll diagonal it. Ooh. And I have one more piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll have this guy. There. And then I have 2 of these pretty leaves. So I'm going to put definitely the longest one. I don't know. I like to put it at the very bottom. I've done that so many times. But I just like it longer. I like, just hangs well. And then right there. And now we're going to add some berries. We're going to add these. It's a different color green. I think it's really going to make everything pop. So, and if not, well, and then after I put all these, the berries, this will be the final greenery or element pretty much. Then I'll go ahead and I'll fill all of the any holes I see. See, and it's just adding a little bit of red to it. But nothing too crazy. Need some at the top, so. A few more pieces. Let's see. Because yeah, I already see a bunch of holes right here. There's like, yeah. I'll give you guys a close up. See all that mesh right there? We gotta fix that. So before you finalize the design, definitely just do like, you know, a once over and make sure you're not missing anything, or there's something that's not covered that you want to be covered. I want to put, should I even say it? I want to put some berries right here, but I think it would look weird. That's just, oh my goodness, I hope you have a sense of humor. Let's see. Okay, well, I'll finish that. So let's go ahead and add, again, some more greenery, because that's what we need. Over that. And again, it doesn't take a lot to add, but like right. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take a step back and see where some is needed. So I see definitely need a red, a pop of red right over there. And then something down here. We're just gonna take a little seat right here. Sorry. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta make sure, and my table doesn't rise. I would love one of those, but so I need to make sure that I am all right. And then I think we're done. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as any of my designs, guys, if you make them or try them, or even if take like, I don't know, an idea of mine, tag me in them on social media. I would love to see what you guys come up with. That is like the best thing that could come out of this, is if I'm inspiring you guys. That's so awesome. And then I'm just going ahead and I'm cutting this ribbon.
And again, you don't have to use as many pieces of different like variety as I do. And you can use different ones, whatever your preference is. Just, you know, I say this a lot, make it you, make it your own. You know, never compare yourself to other designers. Take ideas that they offer and run with them, and then like turn them into, you know, turn them into you. So I think we're good. Let's check it out. Oh, and if you are here, have you been for a while? If you've been here for a while, I changed my background to winter. I hope you all like it. All right. Here he is. Oh, how festive is he? And just that little pop of green. Oh, I love him so much. Well, as always, thank you all so much for taking a few moments out of your busy day to spend it with me as I do something which I truly enjoy, which is create these beautiful pieces for you all. If you are interested in purchasing a design, you can check out my website, calebmomshop.com. You can message me if you're interested in a custom order. And again, if you decide to use this design of your, you know, and make it your own, tag me in your creations and let me see what you guys come up with. That'd be awesome. I am Nicole with Caleb's Mom Shop. And we will chit chat again soon. All right, bye guys.